Alright, YouTube, let's get straight to the point. I'm gonna ask you a question, but don't answer me. Ask yourself this question and answer yourself. Are you a wolf or are you a coyote? A lot of people think a coyote and a wolf is the same thing, just a different size. No. A coyote and a wolf are related, and I'm not calling us dogs. I'm just saying, this is a figure of speech. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, click the link below to save 20% on Javy coffee. Alright? A wolf is an apex predator. One of the top apex predator of the Americas. Yes, we have wolves in other parts of the world, some parts, but mainly in America, right? We have bears, we have cougars, we have, in Florida, we have alligators. There's apex predators. Also, we have pythons because of the invasion from people having pets and letting them out. You know what I'm saying? They overpopulated the Everglades. We ain't gonna talk about that. But we have certain apex predators in America. Coyotes are scavengers. They pick up the pieces of other animals' hunt. Not saying they don't hunt themselves, but not like a wolf. Where you getting there, Reppin'? Where you getting? That sound good, Reppin'. But what's the point? That was dope, wasn't it? Yeah, you know it was. Alright, so my point is I'm a wolf. Wolves run in packs. How are you a wolf, Reppin'? You always do everything alone. I'm a lone wolf. The strongest wolf of all. Now, a lot of people will argue that the alpha wolf, the alpha male in a pack, is the strongest wolf. Maybe, you got points, you got a point. Okay, let's say he hunts with the pack, they can have bigger prey. He can take down bigger prey than a lone wolf can take down by itself. Lone wolves usually eat smaller things. Pack wolves, they're packs, so they're hunting. They're, you know what I'm saying? People with workout partners. I'm relating this to working out if you don't already know. Alright? People who have workout partners. But guess what? I guarantee you 9 times out of 10, if you was to take that alpha male from the pack, separate him from the pack to where he's by himself, and that lone wolf, they lock in. I put all my money on that lone wolf. All of it. Because that lone wolf has to fend for himself. We ain't even talk about coyotes no more. You see that? So if you a coyote, you just scavenge. Hey, that's up to you. No offense. If it don't apply, let it fly. If you're not just a scavenger, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the wolves. Alright? I respect pack wolves. I respect pack wolves. But pack wolves? They're the same species as a lone wolf. But I guarantee you they will go extinct way faster than a lone wolf. They're the same species. I just said that. Right? I know somebody gonna try that with me. Don't try that with me. Don't miss the point trying to prove a point. And I'm pointing at you to the people who gonna try to prove a point, trying to miss the point. Don't apply, let it fly. Let the people who want to hear the message, hear the message. That's why I don't talk in person. I talk on the video because ain't nobody gonna listen to me for real. They gonna just butt me in. They gonna cut me off so they can say they bullshit. Like, you ain't even got 6-pack abs. And we talking about fitness. If I take off my shirt, in the past, if I took off my shirt, you see tits and guts. Now, you see abs and cuts. How did I make that transformation? With the mindset that I'm trying to give you right now. With the information that I keep on giving you and telling you not to wait for New Year 2023. Because if you keep waiting, if you keep putting off, you're going to keep putting off. You cannot do what the rest of the world is doing and expect to get different results than the rest of the world. And last time I looked around in the country that we live in, statistically, these are the numbers. This is scientifically proven. I am not dissing nobody because I used to be overweight myself. in this country, we ain't doing too well when it comes to weight loss. Not me. I say we because I'm with y'all in certain ways. I am in the country, I am on the earth, I am blah, 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 but I'm by myself. And I choose to be. I am a proud introvert. I am a lone wolf. A lot of people will call it a sigma male. I don't use all these terms, sigma and alpha and beta and whatever. I don't do all that. Because I ain't with y'all. I ain't with the world. By myself. And I'm running circles around everybody. And that's not bragging. You know why it's not bragging? It might sound like bragging, boasting, tooting my own horn, whatever you want to call it. How is it that, for those who are going to say it is, how is it that when I'm giving you all of the information, you got the tools? Just do it. Nikes. These ain't Nikes. These are Adidas. Adidas. They ain't Yeezys, though. But yeah, man. What am I talking about? Yo, don't be a coyote. If you choose to be a pack wolf, I am a lone wolf. I do everything alone. Everything. I've had workout partners in the past. And out of my workout partners, I maybe had 2 or 3 workout partners that were pretty good. But even then, I cannot. I've been through too much. I cannot work out with nobody. I'm not saying I can never get a workout in with somebody, but being workout partners, that's not for me. Never. I'm sorry. But everybody tries to be my workout partner. Everybody. No. I ain't saying I can't train somebody. I don't want to be no personal trainer. There's so many reasons I'm not a people person. Alright? And everybody try to change you. Everybody will try to change you, man. I am a lone wolf. I ain't joining no packs. Why I need NWO? Why you need Hulk Hogan when you got Sting in his mother? Yo, hey man, y'all ain't listening to me, man. Y'all ain't listening to me, not at all. I don't expect everybody to understand fully. I don't expect nobody to understand fully. All I'm saying is listen to me just a little bit. A little bit. A smidgen. Just a little bit. That's it. You don't have to totally get it. You don't have to totally agree. You don't have to agree at all. Just hear me out. I've done it. I've done it. And there's no secrets. There's no shortcuts. There's no secrets to fitness. To actual fitness. Oh, I'm going to just cut out all my carbs. I'm going to go vegan. I'm going to go carnivore. I'm going to go vegetarian. I'm going to go frutivore. I'm going to go I'm going to do all mad and I'm going to do, what else? Keto and whatever. And look at the people who are actually doing those things. And I ain't speaking on the ones on the internet. The ones on the internet are selling you a dream. I'm a real fitness guy. I know these things. I can see through it. Beginners are easily fooled. Sorry. For those who are waiting into New Year's, you're going to be a day one A1 beginner, and there's going to be wolves. You're going to be not even a wolf or a coyote. You're going to be a deer to them. To these gyms, to these supplement stores, to these YouTubers, these influencers. You're a deer. And they're in the grass. They're wolves. They're waiting. Wolves kind of like herd. Wolves are pretty much, they're dogs. They're dogs. And dogs, you know, I don't believe in evolution like that. But I think man and wolves themselves had I've done my history. I've done my research. I used to read about animals. I wonder how I did that beginning so good. Because I know about animals, right? So, wolves turned into dogs because of selective breeding and also selective like they was eating trash and stuff from humans. And like I seen an episode, it was on PBS, it was with foxes, where they proved this. You know, they had a bunch of foxes in captivity, and they bred the ones who had certain traits. The ones who seem like they can be the easiest to domesticate, right? They bred only those foxes, the ones who are the wildest and the ones who would bite at you, the ones who did not want to be touched or interact with a human at all. They took them out the breeding thing. They didn't breed them at all. They just bred with the bred. And then after a while, generation after generation, with animals, generation after generation is not as long as us. They can breed a lot faster than a human being. In a year or two, next generation, next generation. So these foxes, I think there was red foxes, and they started having spots and browns like a dog would have. What is my point? I'm just trying to prove to y'all that I know about animals. I've done the research. That's what I was saying. I've done research. I've been doing research my whole life. While my brothers and sisters was reading Dr. Seuss and Amelia Bedelia. Does anybody even do Amelia Bedelia anymore? But all that stuff back in the days. What's the other thing? The lady had the umbrella. Y'all know what I'm talking about. It was so many different books and things like that. While all my family was reading those books, I was reading zoo books and animal books. I wouldn't learn. My mama knew that for me to learn the way I had to learn, I wouldn't read nothing else. You know, she seen I like animals, all animals, every animal I read about. Snakes, birds, cats, dogs, sea animals, all of them. Even insects, all right? So my son, y'all see me playing basketball, my son a genius. He know, man, he into what I was into. Like he really, I'm not gonna blunt his learning at all. Like mine was blunted by certain circumstances. But I'm trying to tell you, man, that I do the same thing with fitness. All right, that's how I'm able to tell y'all what's BS and what's not. But people always argue with me. I'm just some guy. Be a wolf, though. Whether you're doing it alone or whether you're doing it together, be a wolf. Don't be the coyote. All right? People in the gym, they're coyotes. They're scavengers. They think that, okay, if I'm bench pressing a lot of weight, they think that being right here on me is going to rub some of my work off on them. It doesn't work like that. Being in the atmosphere where somebody's doing work, I remember it was, I think it was Jerry Seinfeld, one of his old stand-ups, right? It was either Jerry Seinfeld or Tim the Two-Man Taylor, one of the guys that had sitcoms back in the days that you could watch because we didn't have any cable. They had it on regular TV. I think it was Jerry Seinfeld. He said something about if there's a guy, guys just want to be in the area of work. Y'all can look this up. Guys just want to be around the work that's being done. They don't want to help with the work. They just want to be around the work that's being done. So if a guy is under a hood of a car and he's working on something, every guy from up the block everywhere is just going to come. They're going to crowd around this guy while he's working on his car. They're going to sit there. They're going to talk to him. They're not going to help him at all. You know, most of them ain't even going to know about cars. They just want to be around the work. They're coyotes. You don't hear me though. I don't expect, like I said in the beginning of the video, I don't expect everybody to fully understand. I just want to plant the seed, all right? If you don't understand, if you've been watching this long, you're interested. And if you still don't understand, that's cool. You're not going to understand all of this at once. I tell people all the time. You go in the gym, you think that you're going to, oh, it's New Year's. You're going to turn it on and off like a light switch. You're going to go from eating whatever you want, not working out, not doing anything. Then first of the year, oh, Happy New Year's, New Year, New Me, my resolutions, oh! Then before January is even over, for most people, it's back to this. Some people maybe February. Some people even last to March. But it's back to this. It's back to eating whatever you want. Because you burnt yourself out. You're going to burn yourself out. You go in the gym and you going balls to the wall. And you're working out as hard as you possibly can. Never even worked out in a day of your life, or you're starting over from a long time ago, or whatever. I don't know you from a can of paint. So I'm not saying specifically about you, but you need to listen. And this is why I'm glad I talk on videos instead of real life. Because in real life, people have the chance. You can say what you want in the comments, but you gonna still hear what I'm saying. You can't cut me off mid-sentence. I'm gonna get my shit off. You feel me? So, in real life, the stuff that I can get off on video, I can't talk to people in real life. And for one, that's for one thing, but now that I got a channel, I won't talk to them unless they're watching my channel. If they're watching my channel, I'm cool with talking to them a little bit. But if they're not saying they have to, but my advice is this. And I'm not telling you to take this advice. You can take it with a grain of salt. Just hear me out. Especially if you have a channel. Especially if your channel is about teaching somebody something. Let's say you're teaching somebody how to make money. Let's say you know, especially if you actually know what you're doing. If you know what you're doing, right? You telling somebody else, word of mouth, if they actually take the advice and it actually works and blah, 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 you are potentially helping that person make money. Me is fitness, so I'm potentially helping that person get fit. I want to see them get fit, honestly. But at the end of the day, they take the advice and they don't take the advice. Most people won't. They just want to say something just to contradict. But if they do, I'm scratching their back. They're satisfied. They done got the results. But they know I got a channel and they won't watch it. My advice to myself is that I'm not going to be scratching backs back to back, time over time again, while my back is still itching. Take that advice if you want to, whatever, you can use it. I'm not trying to give you that advice. That's just what I'm doing. In real life, especially this New Year's, if I had a resolution, that'd be it. I'm not scratching backs that leave my itching. Straight up, because the information is free. I don't know how many people that I tell I got a channel, but they ask me for fitness advice. And I'd be like, I made a video about that. Oh, I don't want to watch the video. I had somebody literally say that. So I was like, you know what? All right, cool. I don't got to tell you the advice either. You don't got to. I ain't got to. Even Stevens, right? People think that's offensive. Are you wrong, Rippin'? How? Maybe I'm wrong, but if you can't elaborate, you can't say that, right? Results. So, you're wasting your time because they will talk to you forever. You cannot do the plan if you're steady telling people the plan, especially if they're not helping the plan. You know, it's just like the hen in the kid story. I relate to a lot of kid story. The turtle beat the hare for this reason. The hen that was cooking the bread. And she was asking everybody, are you going to help with this? Are you going to help go get this ingredient? Are you going to help?